Welcome back, commanders and friends, to a brand new video, and today we're going to be looking at the brand new Dominion Corp tech. I'm sorry for a bit of a late upload, but I was actually sick over on Monday night, so I wasn't even basically awake for when the update launched, so I do apologize for that. We have got an array of new things that came out with this update, but we're going to be focusing this video on the Dominion Corp. But first, let's just show in the new feature, we do have obviously the new tech tree. We also have the new officer, which will be on its own video, and there is actually 2 new officers. But again, that will be in the following video. And then we also have Naval Clash. Now, the Naval Hegemon is going to be available for all servers now, not just server 1 to 30. So if you go over here, you can see we have both of them. And it looks like normal ground Hegemon is going to be on 1 week. And then the following week, we're going to have Naval Hegemon. So that's kind of cool. Every week, we're now going to have a Hegemon to do, which just means more rewards. So jumping straight into the tech here, guys, the way you build your warfare centers, you need to go down here and it will be in here for you to build. Once you have built it here, let's just run through the very basics. So as you can see here, it is level 1. There is only 2 levels right now. The more that these phases go through, the more levels we'll get. As of right now, you can only get level 1 and 2. So, to be able to upgrade to level 2, you do need to reach a stage within the actual tech tree. That is here at Routine Patrol. Now, to get Routine Patrol done, you need to have these all at level 5. But to get these leveled up, you need to have the first one at level 6. So, once you do a little bit of tech upgrading, you'll be able to go to level 2. But as for now, guys, the way you simply do it is go here to run drills. Now, when you first place it down, you start off with 3 drills. So, again, everyone can run these 3 drills, and you'll earn 10 Corp badges per drill you run. Now, as you can see here, we just used 3, so we now have 30 coins. So if I click on here, you'll see that I have 30 coins up here. Now, to be able to actually get these drill orders, as they're called, you will need to get one every 6 hours. That means you only get every 24 hours 4 of them, which means you get 40 badges every day. That's not a lot of badges, considering if we go down to the tech here, guys, you're only literally going to be able to get not even this first one done, because you need 54 badges to be able to do the first tech upgrade. And that's just the first one. We're not even talking about the levels of them. That's just level 1. So it's going to take a very long time to go through here, unless you've already completed something. Now, I'll show you how to get these badges even faster than that. So, free to play, well, technically not free to play, because you can actually do this in any way, but if you are someone who is already fairly new to the game, this tech is going to take you a very long time. But let's show you over here. You do have one other way of getting it, and that's by the limited execute drill order. Now, you can use your contribution badges that we already have from Modern Tech. So if I go over here now to the Modern Tech, you'll see that I have 14.2k of these badges. Now, if you haven't yet completed any modern tree, okay, and by completed, I mean get towards the end. So as you can see here on my artillery, I have unlocked the final node within this modern tech. If you haven't yet done any final modern tech, unfortunately, this option isn't available for you. But the moment you finish just one of these, this option will become available. Now, the way that this works, guys, as I mentioned, when you do the run drill, you can go here and you can exchange your sort of contribution badge. I didn't want to do that. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't mean to do it. I accidentally clicked it. So, I mean, we're going to show you now. That means I now can run another drill order, and I've now just got another 10. So I can trade 300 city badges for 10 normal badges. That's very expensive. Not only is that very expensive, but I need the contribution badges. I mean, not only is the contribution badges needed for advanced, you know, I still need them for the advanced tech. I also need them to finish backfilling my modern tech. So I would advise, unless you're someone who has already completed every single tech in the game, unless you are the biggest of whales, you're not going to be able to do this efficiently, because you still need those city badges. I do think that it's weird that they've made it so expensive, you know? I mean, I understand, you know, the whales need something new to work on, but this is really going to set the difference between a whale and a whale now, okay? A previous whale and a new whale are going to be 2 different things, because I mean, the techs aren't nothing crazy on this new Dominion tech. I mean, training of naval speed. We then have the Vanguard HP, or all HPs over here, and it goes up to a total of 8% extra HP. I mean, it's nothing crazy, if you ask me. 8% HP. Here we have some more base and AA firepower. We then have firepower for your units. Now, again, it's only 8% firepower. It's nothing crazy. It's just a little bit of tech. But the fact that it's still a thing where all of these things are available for the Super Wows, but none of the smaller guys are realistically gonna have a chance to do it. So as you can see going through, I mean, the troop, this one's a very nice one to get, an extra 5%. It's nice, you know. You got the damage resist, you got the damage intensity, they're nice. And then over to phase 2, which is still reachable by now, we just have more of everything that you already see. So it's just more damage resist and stuff like that. So overall, guys, as I mentioned, this is gonna be a nice tech to have because it just helps all units, you know, across all different camps. But it's very expensive if you have not already maxed out every single tech on the game. So I personally would advise, guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure you're just stick with the advanced, stick with the modern, because, you know, they're still better techs, right? Let's just say, you know, you had unlimited everything, you're still going to want to work on advanced first, okay? Because advanced first is better in the long run. But the good thing about the Dominion Corp is, you know, that it's going to take a long time to get there. So leave that to do in the background. Every couple of days, you'll be able to do one Dominion Corp tech. But other than that, guys, I would honestly say still work towards your advanced, still work towards your modern. They are overall better techs for your units, okay? So I hope that kind of summed everything up, guys. But yeah, 40 badges a day. Or if you want to waste your already pre-existing ones, which I wouldn't advise it. I mean, I made a mistake right there. I didn't even mean to use it. It was an accident. I just, out of habit, clicked it. But yeah, so definitely don't do that. Just my personal advice. Obviously, if you have a load left over. I mean, even if you have 70k, let's just say you've got 70k badges and you're like, oh, I can get rid of 20k. Yeah, you could get rid of 20k, but realistically speaking, guys, I had 70k badges about a month and a half ago. Now I'm down to 13k. And that's literally all because of modern. I literally went from here and completed this, and it took away about 50k while I'm still earning everything. Honestly, it gets very expensive. So just because you have a lot now, please don't think that that means you're going to have a lot forever, because you go through city badges very, very fast once you start reaching the near end of modern. And I mean, the modern tech on its own, the very final modern tech on its own is 7.5k, and then once you get to the airplane side of things, it's double the price, especially if you're going even down, you know, the advanced tech tree. I'm on my advanced tech tree for planes right now, and you know, it's expensive, so that stuff is going to go very fast. I wouldn't advise it. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this kind of gives you a kind of summary on how the Dominion Corp works. I'm personally not the biggest fan of it, not because I can't get it, but just because of how expensive it is to go down that tree if you want to do it, or the fact that it's going to take a very long time. So guys, definitely stay tuned for the next officer reveal. We've got 2 officers. We're going to talk about that in the next video. Make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you do want to see that video. As always, guys, I appreciate you all. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.